So in this video, we'll be looking at adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. And adding and subtracting algebraic fractions, it's all about just having that unknown variable, and we're trying to simplify it and put it under one denominator, or as one fraction. And adding and subtracting algebraic fractions just follow the same process as you would add and subtract general number fractions, or fractions with numbers in it. So let's just look at an example. So let's just say if we had 3a over 4 and we were subtracting that with a over 5. Now what we want to do is we want to find a common denominator. So if I want to find a common denominator, I want to make these two look exactly the same. So what I could do is I look at it and go, well, I couldn't simplify any more, but I can go, well, I can just go 4 times 5, and that's 20. Right? So that's the highest common factor. So if I go around, I can go, well, I can go 3a over 4, and I'm going to multiply that by 5 over 5. All right? Because 5 over 5 is just 1. And I'm going to put I should drag that back. A over 5, and I'll multiply that by 4 over 4. And when you're multiplying fractions, you just multiply across along it. So you've got 3a times 5, which is 15a, and 4 times 5 is 20. And if you think about it, if we simplify this, we get 3a over 4 minus 4a over 20. All right? And then we can go through and simplify it. So we can put this under one fraction, so 15a minus 4a over 20, and we just subtract like terms, so both of them have a's, so we get 11a over 20, and that's our answer simplified as well. I mean, if we could simplify further, we can, but we couldn't in this situation, so that is our final answer. So that's an example of how we add or subtract, and adding is the same process. Let's look at another example. And I'll go on the side over here. I'll use another color. Let's say we had 2b over 5 plus 3 over a. Right. So again, we want to find a common denominator. Now in this situation, because we have a variable down the bottom, common denominator, we just want to look at 5a as being our common denominator. So I'd go 2b over 5, and I'll multiply that by a over a. And then we've got plus 3 over a, and I'll multiply that by 5 over 5. Alright? And then we just multiply across. So we get 2ab over 5a plus 15 over 5a. And if you think about it, if we simplify this, 15 over 5a, that's just 3 over a. And now we can put this under one fraction. So that's 2ab plus 15 over 5a. All right. And we're going to simplify this. All right. That's all we can get. We can't simplify any further. So that's the best we will get. All right. So that's what we do over here. And that is how we add or subtract fractions. All right. Now, we could do it for a more complicated problem as well. So maybe something a bit like this. I'll put another one over here. Let's go with x plus 3 over 2 plus x minus 2 over 5. And again, we go through the exact same process. All right. I'll just put brackets around this, x plus 3 over 2, and I'll multiply this because you want to get a common denominator. I'll multiply this by 5 over 5. All right, we get plus x minus 2 over 5, and I'll multiply this with 2 over 2. And then we simplify it, we will get 5 bracket x plus 3 over 10 plus 2 bracket x minus 2 over 10. All right, and you can expand this out. So if we expand it out, we get 5x plus 15 over 10 plus 2x minus 4 over 10. And if you were to simplify just these as it is, you'll get x plus 3 over 2 plus x minus 2 over 5. But now what we'll do is we want to simplify this, put them under one fraction. So there's a singular fraction, so 5x plus 15 plus 2x minus 4 all over 10. And we add the like terms, so we can add the 5x and the 2x, that gives us 7x. And we go 15 minus 4, that gives us plus 11 over 10. And we can't simplify this any further, so this over here is our final solution. And that is how we go about adding or subtracting algebraic fractions.